Wayne Larrabee, Johnny Red Kerr back at the Spectrum in Philly. We're seeing tonight one of the best rookies in the NBA, and Jerry Stackhouse. Watch him work here.
The number 3 pick in the draft. He gets inside, the loose from Ronnie Harper, up, and power slams it home. Wow.
Stackhouse leads the pack in rookie scoring. It's ironic, he was 11 years after Jordan. Jerry Stackhouse, like Jordan, was the 3rd pick in the first round of the NBA draft. Sixers basketball, Bulls lead by 5. This is Clarence Weatherspoon, watched by Rodman. They isolate for him. Spoon off the move on the middle. Weatherspoon averaging 15 points overall this season. The Chicago lead is down to 3. Rodman's on the post now. 10 to go on the shot clock for Pippen. Gets baseline on Derek Alston for the jam. Will it count? I think they called the foul before the shot attempt. It's on Derek Alston. Cannot score the field goal.
No, he made a nice move around him. Went from behind the basket to slam it in.
Bulls started out rather slow to say the least, but they have heated up recently. Michael. The tip.
Is that Rodman?
I thought it was Rodman. Giving it to Jordan. He has 9.
I don't think so, but Rodman's going, I think that was me.
Yeah, exactly. They may change that one. Sharon Wright in close against Luke Longley. Wright again. This time a foul. Yes, it counts.
Well, last year, this is what happened. Sharon Wright, the power forward, steps in the middle and takes Luke right to the basket a couple times. Now rebounds over the top of him. Then they go back up and a foul is drawn.
Foul is on Luke Longley. It's his first. And at the free throw line, Sharon Wright puts in on a 3-point play. He has 5 points in the game. The Sixers have closed within 2. Pippen off the glass. Scotty with 4. Chicago's lead grows to 4. Ruffin, nice feed. Weatherspoon on the drive. He traveled. It's a beautiful feed by Trevor Ruffin.
Well, Weatherspoon's got 4 points, but he's also got an offensive foul and a travel now going on down. And I'm expecting to see Ruffin take a shot here in a minute. Philadelphia 4-3 on the turnover.
Philadelphia leads the league in turnovers committed, which is a dubious statistic to have the leadership in. Ball knocked out of bounds by the Sixers. It'll belong to the Bulls at the baseline. Mad Max is in. Vernon Maxwell comes in for Jerry Stackhouse, the rookie. Maxwell and Jordan, a familiar matchup. And there they are. Number 11 Maxwell and number 23 Jordan. Michael over the top. Nothing but net. 11 for Jordan in the first quarter. 6-point Chicago lead. Sharon Wright, quick turn on Longley, had it poked away. I believe that was Pippen who knocked it out.
Luke has just taken his position behind Wright, and half of your defensive job is done.
Time winding down to the shot clock. Alston in close, has traveled on the play. Another turnover for Philadelphia.
The interior defense has been superior for the Bulls.
Mentioned that disputed call at the down low on the tip in a few moments ago for the Bulls. They changed it from Jordan to Rodman, as you suspected they would.
Yeah, you and I had it right. 3, my mic. Uh-oh.
Jordan's second tray of the night gives him 12 points. And the Bulls enjoy a 9-point advantage, their biggest of the night. Vernon Maxwell guarded by Harper. He was tripped that time through the lane. It looked like he got tangled up with Michael.
Ronnie Harper picks up number 2.
Third on the team. Take a look at this. Is Mad Max from last night. I would say the rivalry still burns in his heart, doesn't it?
It does. Bulls on a 7-0 run here, but Mad Max, of course, can wedge into that.
Maxwell 81% from the free throw line. The last 2 games he's been hot. He's been 15 of 30 from the field.
We talked about their turnovers. They've been averaging 25 a game, but they closed it down last night. I believe they had 16 turnovers in last night's game.
Bulls by 7 now as Pippen sets it up. Well, you know, Red, it's a team without a true point guard, and when that happens, you're generally going to get some turnovers. Jordan has shot very well here tonight. Michael now 6 of 8 from the floor. He has 14 points. Jordan's been shooting well recently as well.
Offensive foul on Witherspoon, setting that screen.
Second on Clarence Weatherspoon.
Offensive foul, Clarence Weatherspoon, second personal foul.
Sean Higgins now comes in the game. Former Michigan standout.
Played for Bill Frieder up at Michigan. Offensive foul on Luke Longley, a moving screen. So one deserves another, so to speak. Up off the bench, Bill Wennington. He'll be coming on in a moment for the Bulls. And LaSalle Thompson is in the game. He was picked up just the other day. Played his first game last night in New Jersey. LaSalle Thompson.
Last time we saw him was in Indianapolis.
Didn't he play for the Kings also? He was drafted by the Kings in Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Bulls are leading 22-13. Higgins from the outside for 3.
So right away off the bench, they get a little lift. 2 free throws by Maxwell and a 3 by Higgins.
Pippen gets the tray back for the Bulls.
I mentioned Scotty was 5 out of 9 from three-point land the other night against Seattle.
Bulls lead the league in three-point shooting overall. They have 4 players over 40% three-point shooting. Another turnover by the Sixers. Pippen on a run out is fouled on the play held by Sean Higgins to stop the break. First on Higgins, only the third on John Lucas' team. Let's pause here for station identification.
This is America's #1 sports station, WGN-TV, Chicago.
Tony Kukoc in for the first time tonight for the Bulls, replacing Ron Harper. Greg Sutton is on the floor now for the Philadelphia 76ers. He replaces Trevor Ruffin. Sixers Red are not a very big ball club, although they're a little bigger now when they've got Thompson and Sharon Wright on the floor at the same time. Maxwell and Jordan in a battle royale in the post, but it's Wennington from the outside who finds the range for the first time tonight. Wennington shooting well of late. 7 of his last 11 from the field coming into tonight's game.
He's been bothered too by a little bronchitis. Knocked him down. Flu hurt him a little bit earlier, but didn't have any effect on that shooting stroke, does it?
Oh, nice move by Sharon Wright around Dennis Rodman. Got Dennis up in the air. 7 for Wright. The lead is 9 for the Bulls. Pippen around Sutton, and the foul coming up. Greg Sutton was signed to a 10-day contract last week. He had been cut by Charlotte earlier this month, and we've got a timeout on the floor. 2:37 to go. In this, the first quarter, the Bulls lead 27-18. On Tuesday, January 16th, when the Bulls battle the Philadelphia 76ers, it's WMAQ Radio Umbrella Night. First 10,000 fans entering the United Center will receive a Bulls umbrella, compliments of WMAQ Radio. Wayne Larrabee, Johnny Red Kerr from the Core State Spectrum in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Michael Jordan off to a good start. Watch him in action here. There's one, nothing but net. Watch this. That's for 3. Caught a little rim there. And Rodman finds Jordan open on the wing. 3 of his shots from the field. Michael Jordan off for a 6 for 8 start.
2 out of 3 from that 3-point strike.
The Bulls lead by 9. Tony Kukoc. Sharon Wright has the rebound. Bulls have an interesting combination on the floor now. You've got Rodman, Kukoc, Wennington, Jordan, and Pippen out there. Higgins out high for the Sixers. 10 to go on the shot clock, Philadelphia. Vernon Maxwell against Michael Jordan. Boy, Jordan just smothered him. 3 to go, 2 to go. Time winding out. Bailout shot off the heel of the rim. Rodman's first rebound of the night. Quick outlet to Pippen. Scotty was fouled by Greg Sutton on the push. Second on Sutton. Team is over the limit. Take a look. This is how you play defense, right here.
He didn't want to get me. Knows he can shoot that 3 out there, and he flips it out to Sean Higgins to get it back. Mike puts the pressure on. There's 2 seconds. One.
And that's
a tough shot going out of bounds. Now you need the rebound, and who's there but Mr. Rodman?
Watch this. Sharon Wright was in position. Rodman had it scoped all the way. Pippen puts his first in. He's got 8 points in this game.
Technical foul on who? On Maxwell. Was it?
No, I think it's a technical on Sutton.
Yeah. Well, Michael will shoot the free throw. Well, he might have thought he didn't say much, but we saw a game in Seattle the other night that Rodman got a foul called, a technical foul. He went over to ask the other officials something. It seemed like a very quiet voice, and he got tossed.
Yeah. You know, I talked to him about it, and what Dennis was saying. Dennis said, he told me, said, you know, I was telling the officials, said, look at all these guys have been ragging on you all night. Why do I say one thing and I'm gone? You know?
Yeah. The Bulls with 3 chance for 3 points. Only get 2 on it.
Pippen has 8 in this first quarter. Maxwell pulls up. Rodman controls the rebound. Scottie Pippen on the wing for 3. Tony Kukoc on the follow. Nice look to Jordan on the reverse. Wouldn't go. Sharon Wright to Greg Sutton. Change of direction and a pull-up. Sutton's 3rd game with the 76ers. Cuts the Bulls lead down to 9.
Well, I guess it was a dollar thing. I couldn't understand why he was let go by Charlotte, but they'd have to guarantee money. And
yeah, I mean, they had the deadline coming up earlier this week, Wednesday actually, where if you're on a roster as of Wednesday of this week, your money is guaranteed for the rest of the year, whether you play or not. Well, they cut Sutton, and then Charlotte cut Sutton for that reason, apparently.
Yeah. Good player, just the numbers game. Steve Kerr comes in for Michael now with 108. Mike leaves at 15 first quarter points.
Wennington, the chip shot off the baseline. LaSalle Thompson, the rebound. This is just Thompson's 2nd game since signing the contract. That there was a holdup in his signing as well. They wanted to give him a 10-day contract. He insisted on the rest of the season, and they eventually gave in, did John Lucas and the 76ers.
Well, Sutton's still on a 10-day, isn't he?
Yes. Sutton, they signed to a 10-day deal. Vernon Maxwell finds Higgins at the arc. Right around Kukoc. Good look to Ron Wright, but at one pass too many, and Red, you've said it 100 times. When you make that extra pass sometimes, you get a teammate caught in the lane.
That's right. What you're doing is trying to cheat to get down there to get good advantage for rebounding, and you figure your guy's going to let fly with a 3, and then the one extra pass, and you're caught in that lane.
About a half minute to go. First quarter. Pippen under the basket. Pippen fighting for it, and apparently stepped on the baseline as he attempted to save. Bulls are leading by 9. Biggest lead has been 11 here tonight.
Bulls have a foul to take, if I'm not mistaken here. They want to.
About a 1 second difference, shot clock to game clock. 10 to go now on the shot clock. Maxwell, a long 3. Rodman the rebound. Gives it away to Thompson. Maxwell on the scoop, it wouldn't go, and the first quarter comes to a close. A very frustrated Vernon Maxwell. Maxwell missed 4 shots down the stretch, including 2 in that sequence right there. And Michael Jordan with 15 points, high point man of the game, has led the Bulls to a 29-20 lead over the Sixers.